There's something interesting that I don't think anyone really sees coming in this info product market. And if you're paying attention, it's no secret that online education is only going to get crazier and crazier in total addressable market, meaning there's going to be more and more money in the business of online education. Online courses, communities, coaching, consulting, it's only going to get crazier because general knowledge is dying. ChatGPT has everything we've ever learned as a human species at your fingertips. Why do you need all this crap meddling with your head? You don't. But specific knowledge and skill is going to get more and more valuable. And so info products and courses and learning from a specific person for a very specific niche thing is going to be the wave. Instead of going to a college to learn math, science, all this stuff, you're going to learn those things early on, and you're going to learn specific things that tailor to what you want to do in the future. You want to learn how to 3D model using this one program to make these certain commercials. You can go to someone to learn that. I know because we bought a course from my editor last week, which teaches that exact thing. And that's how we'll all make a living in the future, I hope. It's by learning things that we're passionate about and teaching others. But how does this tie into the whole concept of this video, which is what people don't see coming? People are so focused on making money and so focused on the actual information that they're missing probably the more important part of the whole info product space. And it's the same reason why college is still dwarfing the online education. It's community and status. People really care more about community than they do the information. The overwhelming majority of people. Sorry, my accent's slipping out a little bit there. And people aren't focused on how to build a thriving community. At least the majority of like the online hustle money space seems to be missing this. How do I know? Because I buy a lot of courses and the communities really suck. Like the overwhelming majority, I really don't know one community, maybe one, that doesn't suck that I have joined. The other ones are just like low effort. It's like, how do we get our students, get our clients through with as little support as possible just to get them the result and move on? But even if you get the result, humans have this desire for community. It's one of our core desires. And so why not fulfill that desire with your product? Why not give a community to your customers of people just like them? And I found this out by accident. I feel like God slapped me in the face with this with Copy Elite. This is my high-ticket program. Not a sales pitch, by the way. You shouldn't join it unless you're really into copywriting and already skilled at it. But inside of Copy Elite, I thought that my course was going to be the big thing. And it's true. Like, the information is cool, and that's what gets people in. That's what gets them the results. But the reason that sets Copy Elite apart from every other community that I've seen is the actual community. We made decisions when we first started to put the people first, and that daisy chain through all these little decisions has led to us having a really cool community. For example, we have a school program on School, but we have the community in Discord because that's where our guys are at. We're a bunch of gamers, so of course we're going to have a Discord. People are more active on there. They're sharing pictures, memes, community sauce. We have a leaderboards so we can see how much money each person is making and who's in the lead, like the top 10. It's sick. And the guys just make friends and they make partnerships. Like, literally, the community is the real value at the end of the day. And so I'm not saying to market your community first, because not many people care about the community on the front end. But if you want to genuinely help people get results and stay motivated and feel fulfilled in life, focus on the community. And I feel like no one's even talking about this. I know no one's doing it because no one's making videos about it. No one's talking about how to improve your community besides literally Sam Ovens on School. And that's why my money's on School, by the way. Their mission statement is help 1 billion people find community. So they understand that community that's the secret, is the community. The course, the result, that's a bonus. And if you have a community so good and so inspiring, the people in there just naturally get the result. Because they have friends, they have accountability, they have people to look up to, they have guidance, they have coaches, and they just get there. as opposed to someone just getting a course and moving on with their day. So I really think that in the future, the best online courses and platforms will be so focused on community because people have this, it's a core desire. People love to be around people who are like them, like the things that they like, and have the same goals. And dude, I can tell you from having a real life retreat with like 20 of the guys from Cop Elite, it was insane. We had 18 guys who are all extremely similar, who've all been kind of outcast in their own separate friend groups from where they live, come together and hang out for 2 days, 3 days straight. And it was like we've been friends forever. It was crazy. We didn't know any of these people before, like meeting online and then meeting in person. And it was like we were family and there was no arguments, no nothing. I mean, it literally shocked me to the core. And that's when I realized how powerful community is. Sorry about my phone, guys. I should have muted that sucker. But anyways, hopefully this helps you guys a little bit. No matter what you're doing, pay attention. Pay attention to community. That's why the biggest apps work. That's why that's why college works. Pay attention. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this. See y'all tomorrow.